There is one thing you can do to make your stock video shoots a lot better. Or more specifically, one thing you can do to get more material out of your shoot. More material, more clips that generally translates into more sales. And this is not some kind of gear or plugin that you have to buy. It's just about how you look at and how you think about your shoot. And it's super simple. It's all about telling a story. And before you say, well, I don't shoot with models, I can't really tell a story. Yes, you can. Everything has a story behind it. So let's talk about how to find the story and how that will help you grow your portfolio and hopefully even get more sales. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. If you're new here, my name is Chris. I'm a full-time photographer and videographer living in Sweden. I've also been a stock contributor for ages, 15 years. Which sounds crazy. So today we're talking about how you can get a lot more out of your stock video shoot. I'm talking about getting more clips from every shoot that you do that in theory should also get you more sales in the end. For two reasons. First, the obvious reason, you'll have more clips in your portfolio for clients to choose from. More clips also generally means more visibility across the site. And second reason, when you are shooting with a story in mind, all your clips from that shoot most likely work very well together, which in turn increases the chance that a client might, if you're lucky, purchase a whole bunch of your clips from that same shoot just so they can cut a little video together by themselves, just from your material. And it's a lot easier for clients to do so, a lot more likely for clients to do so, if there's a story behind your shoot. If there's a lot of clips to choose from, and if the clips work really well together, so that they can actually create a little story of their own using your shots. And I can tell you from experience that that does happen. Maybe not a lot, but I've had this happen to me quite a few times where a client buys up to like 5 or 10 clips from the same shoot in one go, just so they can cut something together by themselves. I mean, that's just great to see. For monetary reasons, obviously, and just for seeing that a client likes your work so much that they feel comfortable in buying a whole bunch of your clips, knowing that they can actually cut something nice together from that. It's just fun to see. So what do I mean by telling a story? Because I know a part of you thinks that this sounds like a lot of work. But I'm not saying that you need to sit down before every shoot and write a little backstory about the people and objects that you're about to film. I just want you to give whatever it is you're shooting a bit of a purpose. And you can easily do this by just looking at your subject and asking yourself who, what, why, and how. As an example, let's say you're about to shoot something really simple. You want to get a shot of a cup of coffee. Sitting on the table, steam coming out of the top. Great, that sounds like a really nice shot. You can easily just grab that one shot and be happy. One more shot for your portfolio is better than nothing. Well, let's give this cup of coffee a little bit of a purpose. So let's just ask ourselves, how did this coffee get here? Now, depending on what kind of coffee you're shooting, your answer is going to differ from mine. And that's a good thing. But for me, this is just some regular black filter coffee. So, how did this coffee get here? Well, somebody probably put a mug down on the table and then poured some coffee into it. And just like that, you already have another 2 shot ideas. You'll have your original steaming coffee cup shot, plus a shot of the mug being placed on the table, and a shot of the coffee being poured into the mug. 3 shots. And these shots are something that you easily can shoot by yourself. Using yourself as a model if you want to, or a family member if someone's home. And then after that, you can just keep tracking back in time when it comes to how did this coffee get here. I mean, how did the mug get into your hand in the first place? Well, you probably took it out of the cupboard. Or maybe out of the dishwasher. Maybe you had it in your pocket. I don't know where you keep your mugs. So that's another couple of shots right there of just the mug. And then we have the coffee inside the jug. How did that coffee get there? Well, somebody probably poured some water into it, probably boiled it on the stove, and so on and so on. And how many shots do we have on our list now? Are we up to 10 yet? Possibly. At least if we're taking coverage into consideration. That's probably a whole other video on its own, so let's save coverage for another time. And then we can even throw another question into the mix. Why? Why is the coffee on the table? Well, somebody probably wanted to drink some coffee. So let's get a shot of a person picking up the mug. Maybe taking a little sip. Oh, wait, before we do that, let's throw in another question. Who is drinking the coffee? Well, I think it's probably my sweet tooth alter ego, and he obviously can't drink coffee without sugar in it. So let's get a shot of him pouring some sugar into the coffee. Maybe a shot of him stirring a little bit. Now he can take a sip.
Usch. Inte gott med socker i.
Now, as you can see, this super simple technique gives you a lot more to work with. Just asking one or more of these super simple questions just sparks so many new ideas. One thing is just sort of triggering the other. If you're working with models, this question doesn't just help you out, help you get more creative, it also helps the models. If they not only know what they're supposed to be doing in the scene, but also get an idea of who they are and why they're doing it, they can much better put themselves into this situation that you're creating. That will spark ideas into their mind, leading to new scenarios that you yourself might not even have thought about. That's one of my favorite things working with friends or models, that come up with their own ideas and contribute to the shoot from their perspective. Saying things like, hey, if I'm this person doing this thing, should I not also be doing that thing? And I'm like, yeah, of course. I don't know why I didn't think about that. And that's sort of the power of giving whatever you're shooting a bit of a purpose, giving it a story. So do remember to ask yourself how, who, what, or why. Or ask yourself all of these things. The more you know about your own shoot, the more you have to pull ideas from. With that, I think that's it for this little video. But if you do want to see more videos on stock photography and videography, I do have a playlist here on YouTube with videos talking just about that. So go check that playlist out. It's in the description and probably up here somewhere if you're craving more. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's the very best way to support the channel and let YouTube and myself know that this is content that you want to see more of. And of course, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos from me on photography, videography, and making money with stock photography. With that, take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. And second reason, and second reason, and second reason, and second reason, and second reason. I did this like 8 times just because I didn't get my fingers in the shot.